guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your very own Amanda Agani. If this is your first time here, you are most welcome, and if you are a returning subscriber, I love you so much. Please don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, guys. I know I've been away for a while, and unlike other times that I will give excuses, this time around I've chosen to just apologize and put it out there that I will try to be more consistent, because honestly last month took a toll on me because I had to move, switch apartments and all. If you notice, my background has changed, and that's because I switched apartments. How do I feel? Awesome. But guys, it's really nice to have you again. In today's video, I will be talking about accommodation in North Cyprus, which of course is something that a lot of students ask in regards to coming to study here. So I just want to clarify one or two things regarding accommodation so that you guys will have clarity when you are making your budget to come study here. Okay guys, without further ado, let's get right into it. The first thing I'll be talking about in regards to accommodation is the structure of payment. So depending on the contract you get, the structure differs. It's paid in the format of commission, deposit, and then rent. So guys, in some cases you'll be asked to pay like 1 deposit, 1 commission and 3 rents, which is the most common and the best deal you could ever get on the island. Although it's possible to get houses that you could pay monthly, but this is mostly done after your first contract of paying 3 months or 6 months upfront. And although the chances of the landlord making it monthly is extremely slim, it doesn't mean it's impossible. So guys, let me explain it to you. So when you are told to make a deposit, it just means that you're supposed to pay that certain amount of money in case of damages. Like, I know some of you are like Thanos and Thor, right? You just go around like breaking showers and breaking taps. So with your deposit in the landlord's care, I'm sure like that knot will be arranged. So the point of your deposit is just in case you spoil anything, you will have to pay for it. So when people know that their deposit is in the care of the landlord, they turn to look after the house properly. And when you are leaving, so long as everything is intact, the deposit is refunded to you with no questions whatsoever. Then another thing that it's paid for is your commission. Okay, some people are like, oh, why do I have to pay commission? You do, because it's the agent that helps you to find the house. And I know, right, although the commission is paid in full just as your rent, I would have really appreciated it if it was just a percentage of it that was paid. But what can I do? The system was in play before I got here, and it will be even after I leave. So it's not my place to say. And then of course your rent. So for instance, let's say you're supposed to pay for a house of £350, which the equivalent is like 3,000 Turkish lira, right? I think so, but you know how the rates switch up and down, it's crazy. But let's just assume that £350 is 3,000 Turkish lira. If you're asked to pay 3,000 Turkish lira, which is the equivalent of £350 for 1 rent, 1 deposit, 1 commission and 3 rents, this is what it means. It means that you're going to pay 3,000 TL for 1 deposit and then 1 commission. Commission, you must know that is paid just once on a house, and then 3 rents. So what that means is 3,000 TL times 5. That's what you're supposed to calculate. 3,000 TL times 5. So that means you're paying 15,000 TL for the house before you move in. But at the same time, right, I know it sounds like a lot, but the prices for different houses differ based on what you can afford or what you choose to pay for. So it's not like, oh, every house is going to be as expensive as that. And even if it is, based on the types of houses they have here, this amount can be shared among 4 people or 3 people or 2 people depending. So in regards to the structure of payment for accommodation in North Cyprus, this is what it's like. You have to pay your commission, your deposit, and then your rent. And although it might seem like a lot, if there are more parties involved, it turns to lower the budget. Important to talk about is the types of housing here. Okay, so we have the studio apartment, which is known as a self-contained in Nigeria, whereby there's the bed and the kitchen right there and the parlor. There are no demarcations within. This is a typical example of a studio apartment. This particular one is shareable. That's why there are two beds, the fridge, a TV set, a study table, a cupboard, the couch, and of course the bathroom. There's a kitchen somewhere. And then we have the 1+1, whereby the parlor is separate, and then the room is separate, the bathroom is separate, and there's a kitchen. This is a 1+1. As you can see, the room is different. Like there's a room for the bed, and then there's a table and a couch, and the kitchen is separate with a bigger refrigerator, and then the bathroom. So this is what a 1+1 looks like. And there is a 2+1, which means like 2 bedrooms and a parlor. And most times the 2+1s are shareable. This is what a beautiful 2+1 looks like. But of course, by mere looking at this, you can tell it's quite expensive. The furniture and everything, the kitchen, the refrigerator, it's just really beautiful. And of course, there's the bathroom, the washing machine, a room. This is the first room, and it has this balcony. And of course, there's a second room, and it's just as pretty as the first. Of course, a 3+1, which means 3 rooms and a parlor. Okay, so this is a 3+1. This particular room is shareable, and this is the other room. Yes, as you can see, it has a big bed, and then there is another room which has a smaller bed, but it can be changed if you talk to the landlord and he agrees. And then of course there's the bathroom, very beautiful, and a cabinet. You don't see that in most houses. And there is another bathroom, which is the visitor's bathroom, and of course the kitchen, fully furnished kitchen, and the parlor. And then sometimes I think there's even a 4+1. Yeah, I think I've heard of a 4+1, which means 4 rooms and a parlor. So as I earlier stated, if you're told that okay, this 3+1 is 3,000 TL, that is 350 pounds, right? So if you're told that it's a 3+1, which means 3 bedrooms and then a parlor, if you're told that it's 3,000 TL, what it means is that 3,000 divided by 3 rooms, which means 1,000 TL for each room. So therefore, what every room is paying is 1,000 TL. And for instance, let's say it's 3 people moving in, right? Exactly. So if it's 3 people moving in, each person is supposed to know that on their room is 1,000 TL. So in cases like that, when you get a house of 3,000 TL and each of you is supposed to pay 1 deposit, 1 commission, and 3 rents, that means it's 15,000 on the house. But divided among 3 people, it's going to be 5,000 each. See what I earlier said? It just really reduces the budget, and it's actually amazing. So instead of paying 15,000 TL, you're going to pay just 5,000 TL. And then imagine you have a roommate, right? Let's say like in the 3+1, 1 room is shareable. If you have a roommate, that means on that room that is 5,000 TL, you're going to divide it by 2 people, which is going to make it 2,500 TL. It's like a great deal, especially for a student. But although there are crazy cases whereby you see some people are like, oh, this house is 450 pounds and I want it paid for a year. Like, mister, even if we're pushing drugs, I think we'll have to do like 7 trips to be able to raise that amount of money. But anyways, guys, we've come to the end of today's vlog. I hope you found it helpful in one way or the other. Please feel free to ask me any question regarding any confusions you might be having. My Instagram handle is @subtlemelanin. I'm going to leave it beneath my screen. Just go on there and send me a DM and I will do well to reply you. I am not on Snapchat because for some reason I don't know how it works. So you can find me on Instagram. I hope you guys enjoyed my vlog. Please stay safe. I will see you in my next vlog. Bye guys.